Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Grind, where news is created locally and featured globally. Today, we're going to analyze the poem The Shield of Achilles by W.H. Auden. Auden, who was born in 1907 and wrote the poem in 1952, was able to gain an influence from his own context and integrate this into his poem. Now, the poem was written in a time where the world was still suffering negative effects from World War II. Many countries were in ruins, new country borders were being redrawn, and to make matters even worse, over 4,000 people were killed from exposure of thick fog in London. Now, here's some background to the Trojan War. Auden's poem expands on the Trojan War between the Trojans and the Greeks in the Iliad. While fighting, Patroclus, one of Achilles' best friends, is killed by the Trojans wearing Achilles' armor, where Hector, a Trojan king, takes the armor for himself. Seeking revenge, Achilles went to try and kill Hector, unknowing of the danger of a battlefield at the time. Achilles' mother, hearing of this, begs Hephaestus, the blacksmith, to make Achilles new armor to protect him in his cause. Due to the resemblance of Auden's society to the Trojan battle, Auden is able to create a speculative narrative by integrating many contextual themes of his time, such as his concerns about totalitarianism, oppression, and spiritual emptiness in his society. An example of this is through the juxtaposition of the setting in the poem, being the contrast of vines and olive trees, marbled well-governed cities in stanza 1, to a place without a feature, bare and brown in stanza 2. This provides a logical connection between the differing ideas as well as evokes a visual image in the reader's minds, especially with a bare plain, where plains are already bare and lifeless in feature. Auden also manages to capture the spiritual emptiness he has observed in his society and integrated it into his poem. From stanzas 4, 5 and 6, we can see that Auden has made many allusions to cultural events, such as the use of the words white flower, garlanded heifers, which is referring to flower headbands that were used in weddings back then. After World War II, many families suffered from sadness and sorrow due to their now fatherless homes. The effect of incorporating this into his poem was to showcase the negative effects of war on families to the readers, as well as to evoke emotion in the thought of a holy wedding on a battlefield full of death and regret. It was through the use of incorporating these contextual elements that allowed for Auden to create his speculative narrative and for it to gain the popularity that it has today. Well, that's it for today, guys. See ya!